I couldn't take it anymore. I tried, and I simply couldn't get them motivated. Get to work. They just kept pushing me away. Oh, real mature. That was before Haley came into the picture, though.
I don't understand why everyone's so sensitive all the time. I'm a great guy to work within a workplace. Hey Eloise, your face looks like that cat I drove over twice. I'm really understanding of my co-workers' feelings. Someone ran over my cat last night. Now that Haley's here, things are different though.
Is the camera on? Do I look good?
Oh, hey, did you hear about the producer's daughter? She totally got her nose done.
Oh, right, work, right. I'm the perfect coworker. People really like how honest and trustworthy I am. Hey, Maddie, love your top. Thanks. They also love my efficiency skills. But I really think that Haley's helped us so much. Before Haley, I didn't voice my opinion as loudly as I do now. Hey Maddie, I have this idea too.
Damn voices in my head again.
But I'm a new person now, ever since Haley arrived. I'm what they call an office conflict coach. I come into trouble office settings and resolve issues living a stress-free environment. The situation at Incredibly Tiny Art Gallery was the worst I had ever seen. The manager was a demotivator, putting stress on the employees, and as a result, productivity went down. Levi was clearly the office bully. He was rude, selfish, and arrogant to his co-workers. His negative cloud engulfed the whole office, bringing down morale. The office gossip in Tattletale, Georgia was separating and dividing the workplace, putting people against each other and creating animosity and tension. Last, but certainly not least, the quiet Eloise. She was a worker that needed lots of encouragement for her work. She is sensitive, and the slightest bit of negative energy can send her in a downward spiral. Step 1. Using owning language. Using statements that have the word I instead of you is a much more effective way of communicating with others. We will start at the top of this organization with Maddie. She will set the example for the rest of the employees.
Hey Levi, you need to finish the productivity charts by tomorrow?
No, let's try this again. This time, using owning language. Try using the word I instead of you.
Hey Levi, I was wondering if you had any time to finish those productivity charts by tomorrow for me.
Thumbs up for good work. Step 2. We need to increase communication going both ways.
Hey Maddie, I have this idea.
to be aware of all of her employees. Hello, employee. You also need to be able to understand them. Hello, employee. I was thinking about this plan where we could increase productivity by 10%. I can understand you. Step 3 is a very important skill called emotional intelligence. This is a fancy way to say that we are combining intelligence with emotion so that we can read what people are feeling.
I miss their whiskers. Hey, Georgia, did you save that cat? Well, at least she'll have lunch for tomorrow.
Levi should be using his emotional intelligence to see what Georgia is truly feeling.
I'm sorry for the loss of your cat. It was a tragic accident.
And the last step is to set up a behavior consequence, only to be used when employees are unwilling to change. You need to master steps 1, step 2, and step 3 before you can possibly go on to step 4. Georgia, this is the 3rd time I've caught you with a poster of that nature. Since you feel that you cannot get rid of your negative attitude, I think some behavioral consequences are in order. So, with that being said, another posting is made of a rude nature. You will not be receiving your Christmas bonus. Nice approach, Maddie. So let's recap. What are the 4 steps to conflict management? Step 1. Using owning language. This includes using the words I instead of you. Step 2. We need to be able to increase communications in both directions. Step 3. Use your emotional intelligence. And finally, step 4. Using behavioral consequences. After putting these 4 steps into place, at the very tiny art gallery, you'll be able to see great differences in the way that they handle conflicts. Thanks for tuning in.